Hey guys, what is up? So today I'm going to be filming a video about my top 5 work knives. Now I did get this tag from RJ Knives, but I do think it was from JB or BigRedEdc before for RJ, but RJ said it was fine, so sorry Big Red if you're seeing this, but let's get into this. Now my first knife is actually a recent one. This is going to be the Spyderco Bow River. Now this knife is such a nice knife. I mean, I could use it for anything and it would be perfect. This is going to be a full tang knife. It is ATR 13 MOV, but it really doesn't matter. Now, I am going to be using some editing in this video, so if this goes planned, soon in around 5 seconds, you guys will see some close-ups. So let's go to that. Here are the close-up shots of the Bow River. This is a super nice work knife. It's a full tang, which is perfect. And the reason why I do say it's a work knife is because it will complete every task. Even if I go super hard on this thing, it will work. So it's very nice, and definitely pick one up if you can. Now it does come with a leather sheath, which is also super nice for the price. Sorry, I did say knife, but it's super nice. Anyways, let's get back to the main video. Hey guys, so we're back, and now we're going to be talking about the Spyderco Domino. I say this is a work knife because it's overall just a great knife, super strong, can complete any task with ease, and definitely one of my favorite. So, the reason why I would classify this as a work knife is because titanium's really strong. The steel is CTS XHP, which is a great steel. And I've really put this thing through some hard things, and the blade's fine, the scales are fine, just a little dirty. But this is a great knife. I really do like it. It's a great action, and it feels really bulky. And if I threw this thing at the wall, even though you wouldn't do that normally, if I threw this thing on the ground or dropped it, this thing would be completely good. The centering looks great, and yeah. Anyways, I'm going to cut the close-up shots, so here are the close-up shots. It's a really beautiful knife, but with the titanium, it just makes it so strong and very light. Then the steel, CTS XHP, and a great blade design, and overall, a really nice work knife. Now it does bring you up in price though, because it's really strong and durable and overall a great knife. But if you can find one, even though they are discontinued at the moment, definitely pick one up. Anyways, let's cut back to the normal video and see you then, guys. Alright guys, next we're gonna have the Crkt Squid. I cannot explain to you how nice this knife is and just how much of a work knife this is. It is so strong and durable, and for the price, you really can't beat it. Now, it might be a smaller knife, but I mean, I've put this thing through everything. I've left it outside. I've cut so many boxes with it. I've really just dropped this thing so many times. It's fallen on my pocket so many times. And just look at the shape it's in. You cannot go wrong. So definitely check this knife out if you can, because the price is just not beatable. So let's go to the close-up shots, and then I'll see you guys then. Here are the close-up shots. Definitely a beautiful knife, but you can really see how compact it is. And because it's a small knife, I don't know if that gives it an advantage, but even the centering's good, and it's just a beast. This is the definition of a tank for sure. Anyways, let's go on to our next knife, and I'll see you guys there. Next, guys, is going to be the Crkt. This knife is also a tank. I mean, it's really a work knife. It's also a fidgety knife, which I really like. Very fidgety, and just overall a tank. Now, this thing has been through some rough work, as you guys can tell, because the DLC coating, or the coating, is scratched, and it's a dirty knife. But I mean, this thing's been stuck into logs. It's been really just everywhere. Carried a lot, still looks great, performs as it should, and it's really a great knife. probably the most fidgety knife I have. So if you want a fidget knife, definitely go check out the BigRedEdc. And yeah, now I'm going to go to the close-up shots, but see you guys there. Here are the close-up shots of the Deca. Definitely a work knife. I would classify this as a work knife. It gets abused or used a lot, and it still functions. It still works. I can rely on it, and I'm not worried about it locking up. I'm not worried about it falling apart. I can really abuse this thing, drop it, throw it if I wanted to, and it looks completely fine, except the coating scratch, but that's normal if you use it a lot. But definitely pick this one up. Now, I'm going to be moving on to our last knife, so I'll see you guys in the next thing. So for the last work knife on my list, it's going to be the Benchmade Reptilian. Now, this thing to me is really just a tank. When I'm holding it, it feels really well made. Like if I throw it at a wall, if I drop it, if I smash it into a tree, it feels like it's going to hold up. I mean, this has to be the best universal work knife ever. I mean, I really just like the design. I really like the feel of it. One of my better feeling knives. You have a lot of control over it. And it's overall just a great work knife. Now, I haven't abused this thing too much. I've definitely used it a lot. Used it on hard casts. And as you guys can see, it looks great still. No damage to the blade. No damage to the handles, even though I've dropped it a few times. Or not handles, scales. But it just works amazingly, very reliable, and yeah. Anyways, let me move you guys to the close-up shots, so let's go to that. So this is the close-up shots for the Benchmade Reptilian. As you guys can see, still looks great after a lot of use. Might be a little dirty, very reliable, and still sounds great. The action is really nice, and it just really holds up well. Even though the centering might not be that good, I've really abused, well, not abused too much, but used a lot this blade. The edge still seems decent, still sharp, and really nice. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know it was a weird one with changing shots and all the editing, but let me know what you guys think. Should I start doing that more, or should I just stick to one camera angle and no close-up shots? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.